album title for Breathless sort of has a double meaning. Number one, it's the song Breathless, the title track. And then more than that, it's sort of a continuation of our previous album, Outrun the Sun, which was an album we made when we were just kind of getting everything up off the ground and blowing and going a lot. And, you know, nothing has changed. We're still pounding pavement, hammering highways, show after show, night after night, town after town. And there's times that, you know, this amazing life leaves us breathless.
Raised up to be fighters, swinging at everything that we could see through hungry eyes. And we were the lucky ones, hell-bent for a fire, giving it.
I wanted to make this as almost a diverse a record as I possibly could. It was, it's got songs that range from heartache and nostalgia all the way to just, you know, hard-hitting, good-timing songs. Songs about addiction, you know, songs about living it up while you're younger, you know, all kinds of different songs on there. So there really is no one theme except for just be yourself.
That's all we'd ever known. And all of the girls in the cars, busted lips, broken hearts came alive out on those back.
My favorite song on the record is hands down The Lucky Ones. That's a song that Chad and I wrote together, and it has all of the elements of what kind of made me who I am. Well, The Lucky Ones is a song about sort of growing up and sort of coming from nothing. Chad and I both grew up, I wouldn't say in poverty, but pretty dirt floor poor. And it's something we're proud of, you know what I mean? Because we didn't have anything handed to us, and our parents didn't have anything handed to them, and that we just came from a way of life that sort of made you hard in a way, but it also sort of taught you a lot about, well, definitely taught you a lot about hard work and making something of yourself. And the chorus says, "We were the lucky ones, raised up to be fighters, swinging at everything that we could see through hungry eyes." And the hook is, "We were poor and we were wild and we were young, and we were the lucky ones."
And it made me into the man I have become. 'Cause I was a lucky one, raised up to be a fighter, swinging it every.
I produced this record, co-produced it with Eric Herbst at the Panhandle House in Denton, Texas, and it was an incredible experience. Eric runs a sensational studio. I mean, the guy's a genius, he's a magician. So it's we did Outrun the Sun there, and there was no chance I wasn't gonna do Breathless there.
We were poor, we were wild, and we were beat. Wrap your love around me and never let go. Just one kiss from.
I got to do a lot of co-writes on this record. I was able to take a lot of my song ideas that I kind of take on the road, and I take them down, and I'll develop them, you know, a quarter of the way, halfway, even sometimes 3/4 of the way, and put them into sort of my little song notebook or record them on my iPhone. And I like taking those songs into co-writes because it brings in a different voice from my own, and sort of, you know, I don't know, just kind of paints with a different color palette. 5 or 6 out of all the songs I wrote with my good friend and my drummer, Chad Camp. It's been in for about 5 years now, and he's more like my brother than my drummer. But Chad and I have an interesting relationship when it comes to writing, because Chad has a way of helping me to sort of focus my thoughts. And he and I talk a lot about story and the structure of story, and, like, you know, what makes a good story and how is a song, you know, gonna fall into that.
You are just one kiss from your Novocaine lips, and you take all my pain away.
I don't know that I am different from everybody else. I think that everybody has greatness in them. I wouldn't say that I'm great, but I would say that I reach for it every day. I try to always, I don't try, I always keep in mind where I came from, the people that helped me to get where I am. You know, I stay focused on what's important in life, which is staying grounded and doing what you love, and don't get carried away by the fame, and always remember that, you know, you can climb up the ladder, but you've always got to climb down at some point.
Tell you no. Just one kiss. I was born in blue jeans with a guitar in my hands. When I turned 8.
Really what's next for me is launching and releasing this album in a way that I've never been able to release a record before. And that is just on a national level and pushing it as hard as I possibly can. We're also looking at doing some, overseas dates and doing some dates in some places we've never done them before, really just growing, pushing, driving.
It's all about the wet-soaked t-shirts, party.
What people remember the most are the moments that stand out. There's always a moment in everybody's life where something happened or someone said something or provided something, and they'll never forget it. And that's what I want to do with this record, is provide a music, a moment, a memory for people that will stand out for the rest of their lives.